Yo, this is your boy Prime, and it's about that time. I want to hurry up and get this out the way. I got big news coming in from both rideshare companies, Lyft and Uber. First and foremost, let's talk about Lyft real quick. Lyft is going to enhance its tipping feature, in-app tipping feature, and this is basically how it works. Lyft is now going to start showing new preset tip options in the ride. Hopefully drivers, it will help drivers earn more for longer rides. The tips where the fare is above 25, well, the fare which is above $25, the riders will now see either $2, $5, and $10 increments instead of the $1, $2, and $5 choices you had before. Lyft says that in its initial small group testing, it has already seen a rise in tips, so that should be decent. Basically, they just added some higher increments, so essentially you should get higher tips. And basically, for fares that's over $25, you should probably get those tips a little bit higher, basically. So essentially, that's what it's talking about. Let me make sure I got that. I clarify that. So if a ride is over $25, that's when the rider will get a chance to tip $2, $5, or $10, opposed to $1, $2, and $5. So where they changed it at was pretty much down the road. Like they changed it all the way through. Of course, the rider always has the option to put whatever they want. So they want to put $100 in there, they could. Probably won't, but that's just kind of where it's at right there. So big news. That was kind of that's why I just put that out there first, because that was kind of it's okay. It's good, but it's not better than this news right here. Uber. Now this is better. Uber is going to allow tipping for the first time ever, and it's essentially right after Travis Kalanick, who never was okay with tips, went on leave. It's like almost immediately. So this actually could be a good thing right now, because Uber has so far did something that I have never seen Uber do, and they have reacted very quickly. And it was almost like one major thing happened for the company, and that was the CEO who was always hell bent on never allowing tips in the app. I think he had put it out there to drivers that would never happen, period. So from that, they just sent this email to everybody, I guess. So hopefully you'll see the email. So they supposedly going to be making these changes within the next 180 days. Basically, they said they've been listening, but it's been taking too long. So they're going to have tipping. You're going to be able to tip. Right now, they have it live in Seattle, Minneapolis, and Houston, where you can tip in those cities. It'll be shorter cancellation windows. Instead of waiting 5 minutes, you can just get cancellation fee after 2. It'll be $3.75 to be exact. So no more unpaid wait times. You will earn a per minute rate if you wait for your rider starting 2 minutes after arrival. You're still waiting 2 minutes though, but that's better than what it used to be. All right. All driver destination trips counts towards Quest. We don't really have that here, so it's not a big deal here. You can also, whenever you do have a Quest earnings, you can actually instant pay that out. They have some kind of insurance now, I guess. It's called driver injury protection insurance. And the way it works is basically you have the option to help protect yourself and your earnings in the event of a covered accident. To help you take advantage of this option, you will earn a bit more per mile for costs, complete coverage details, and state availability via Avon or something like that. So essentially, you got to tap this right here. You got to go into that and see some information. I tried to see that. I didn't see anything really about it that really reflected what I was looking for. So I'm not really sure how that works, but it says you're going to earn a little bit per mile. It says it's going to basically take it's going to deduct 4 cents per mile out of your earnings. So essentially, you got to pay for it. It's not free, which I understand is not free. But it may be a good thing for some drivers, maybe full-time drivers. Not really sure about it quite yet. I would have to dig into it a little bit more because the way I look at it here, it is very vague, I think, on basically how it works. So I'm not 100% sure that it's something that I would be willing to tell anybody they should be doing, or something that I would do myself. Let me see. It's very vague. They I don't know. It's very vague. They don't really. It's kind of like one of those things. It's kind of like that fuel card. It's vague. You don't know too much about it, but when you get it, you end up noticing that it's not good, right? Supposedly they're going to pay you a little bit more per mile. That once again, don't even know what that means. So there's nothing really concrete there. The only thing good about that whole thing I see is the fact that tipping is about to be available in the app. The cancellation will be a little bit shorter. You don't have to wait 5 minutes anymore. You can wait 2 minutes and just cancel and get your money and keep it moving. So, only problem with that is you're going to be canceling a lot more if you know you can get that fee and keep it moving. And, you got to watch yourself with that too. So you probably still want to wait the 5 minutes just to give the riders a chance, because honestly, I'm like you. I want to get in, get out. I want them, when I pull up, I want them to be ready, outside, ready to jump in, because the best rides happen right away. Let's just be honest. Imagine this. Perfect ride. It's crowded. It's after a ball game. It's crazy. Traffic, police, everything you can think of is crazy. You finally get to your passenger, or better yet, they put themselves in a position where you can easily get them. Because if you come all up in there where they're at, where the ballpark is at, it's going to be difficult. They know that. They realize that. They say, listen, where would it be better for me to go so you can pick me up? And you tell them, such and such street, I'll pick you up right there because I know ain't no traffic there. They go there, you pick them up, you can automatically just go right to the freeway and go around all the traffic, and they right there waiting on you. Boom, and they're surging. Crazy. That's the best kind of pickup. So you still want to give these people a little bit of some time to get to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be banging on them like that too quick and just keep it moving. But you do have that option now. You will be able to get paid, $3.75 after that. But not really what you're looking for out here. You're trying to make money. So that's good, though. The good thing about it is tipping. But it's funny. I really listen. Let me explain something. I'm really surprised that this is actually going to happen. But at the same time, I'm almost not surprised, because as soon as this guy, Travis Kalanick, and I'm talking about that guy, is basically still with the company, but no longer the CEO right now, he stepped aside for a little bit, this change come about, that lets me know that he was the catalyst to holding his foot on that button for a while. And I'm not saying that things are going to get better for Uber, but I am saying for you drivers that's out there right now, and especially the full-time drivers, I'm definitely speaking to you. Hold on just a little bit longer to this Uber thing. But what I will say is, keep it in the back of your head that this Uber thing can go sideways at any given time, and that we already know that at some point they want to replace you. And that's the reason why Primetime no longer does this full-time, because that actually kind of rhymes, but because I know that at some point I'm not going to be a driver for Uber or Lyft anymore. They're going to have something driving itself, basically. So that's not going to be good for me. So I got to make money still, and I can't be doing this full time hoping that something's going to happen. So I hope that my video was somewhat helpful. This news just came about today, and that's the reason why I'm bringing it to you. Hopefully I'm bringing this news to you first, because I try to get it out here as soon as possible, immediately. So with that being said, this is your boy Prime, and it's been my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share my videos. Comment below. And guess what? If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. And that's all it is. That's me, baby. Prime time. I'm out of here.